From Sentinel.com, this is Ira Winderman with an NBA Championship edition of your daily Ask Ira Miami Heat mailbag. And our first question comes from Nate, who says, Ira, does this mean LeBron James finally signs a long-term contract with the Cavaliers and puts all this free agency nonsense to rest? Nate, it's not that simple, and it has more to do with than just a championship. The way the cap is going up this year, the way the cap is going up next year, it almost behooves someone like LeBron, even after winning a championship, to take a short-term deal, 1 year and an option, become a free agent again in 2017. Remember, this is also a way for LeBron to sort of put the fire and keep the fire at the foot of Dan Gilbert, the owner of the Cavaliers. Let him know how he wants his team built, how he insists it has to be built. LeBron holds all the cards by taking these short-term deals, and I don't think that is going to change. Staying with LeBron, our second question comes from Miles, who says, hey, for as much as people are saying LeBron James proved he can get it done, what about what he did to the Heat, making him draft Shabazz Napier, delaying his decision in 2014 with that late meeting with Pat Riley in Las Vegas, etc.? Look, Miles, I think you have to get past it. You see someone like Dwayne Wade flew in from a business meeting in Hawaii to be at Game 7. Mickey Harrison was among the first to congratulate LeBron and the Cavaliers when they won their championship. So I think it's time for Heat people to move on. You can even make an argument that what LeBron did in these finals is what he learned when he won his 2 championships with Miami. And for as much as was said after the game about this being the most meaningful championship for LeBron, I'm not sure what he did in 2012 doesn't resonate just as much, winning that first championship and making that first championship breakthrough. And our last question comes from Mike in a military base in South Korea. Thanks for writing in, Mike. And he says, with the new rise of the salary cap to $94 million, could that make a difference for the Heat in free agency? Mike, $2 million is not going to make that big a difference. We're talking about $43 million in remaining cap space for the Heat this offseason. But again, if you give the maximum $22 million to Hassan Whiteside, you're down to $21 million left, and you still have to take care of Dwayne Wade and maybe one more player. And once Wade gets paid, not so sure that Mickey Harrison's going to have that much extra money for a top-tier free agent. I think other teams might benefit more by that extra $2 million rise in the cap, but for the Heat, I think Pat Riley's going to have to do what Pat Riley always does. Get creative with the money he has available, sees how he can sort of maximize the money, but also realize this might not be his offseason for shopping. That instead can come in 2017. Well, we have a champion. Now we have 3 more answers to your questions, and we'll continue all through the offseason with 3 more answers tomorrow as well. For SunSentinel.com, I'm Ira Winderman.